You. Yeah. We here. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, what up, though? Lead cheer, chill with me, all that good stuff. It's finally here, February 29th. It's close. It is Battle Rap pay per view weekend. It is caffeine weekend. Man, Genesis, URLTV. It's gonna try this thing out, man, live on caffeine. They say you only get to see it once. No VOD. So make sure you got your plans in order. If you're trying to see it, download the caffeine app, caffeine TV. I've seen a lot of people migrating over there, not just battle rappers, the fans, the media. Everybody seeming to make that transition over there. So you know, that seemed like the move people want to make. So make sure you guys are there for sure. Um, I want to say shout out to the people in the chat family. Y'all always in here, the supporters. I see Twice Rolling in here. I see Reggie Bethel, my man Ro, my brother. That's my bro for real, for real. Uh, I see somebody else. I don't even know how I'm pronouncing your name. It's spelled kind of funky, and I don't want to fuck it up. But yeah. Evening to you, and just welcome, man. Welcome to everybody who's going to be joining the chat shortly. I know we got some more people who wanted to come on and talk about this, and I'm curious. I'm curious to see how this gonna go, man. Genesis. This car was put together, and it looks. I wouldn't say like a gnome, but it's close. It's close to a gnome type of ordeal here. I ain't gonna lie. It's a pretty strong. Unless you're E. Shout out to E, who don't really think that this card that powerful, but I look at it on paper, man. This is looking like one of them ones, bro. Like this is every bit as impressive to me as some of those bigger cards from years past, man. I look at this card and this could easily replace the Summer Madness of 6 and 7, which was in Vegas and I want to say the UK respectively. I believe that was 6 or 7 or seven and 8, one of those. But yeah, man, this card on paper looks really good. My man Nico, I don't know when he's pulling up, but he should be here. He'll get in how he fit in and all that good stuff. I see my man Twice Rolling already got his predictions out. He said he got Gotti 2-1. He got Clips 2-1. He got a debatable John and Don 2-1. Clear Arsenal 2-1. That's interesting. I would love to hear why though. I would love to hear why. Because last time T Top went against Ars, yeah, last time T Top went against Ars, the bear got at him. The bear got at him, and it wasn't pretty. So I'm curious why you think Ars will get the dub this time. Then you got Nitty with a 30 on Jerry. You think Jerry West gonna get 30? Wow, I didn't know he was doing that to Jerry West. Damn, that's hard. That's harsh. That's harsh. And then you said you got O Red with a clear 2-1. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all put y'all predictions in the comments. I'm curious to see now. I ain't know we was giving out 30s off rip. I ain't know we was doing 30s in this card. I don't see a 30 on this card, bro. I'd be shocked if anybody got 30 on this card. I would be absolutely stunned. Maybe I wouldn't even say Ars is the most likely to get 30. Like I don't see nobody getting 30, bro. I don't see how y'all can see somebody getting 30 on this one. These are all high level guys who've been on big stages before. Like none of these, I mean, aside from Jerry, I guess. But we just trust that Jerry West got that it factor, right? I don't think we gotta keep on trying to say if he does this or he ain't never. He's composed, he can write, he can rap, he creative. Like I don't think we gotta worry about Jerry in these situations. And who's to say that it's like some big stage? Like I don't. They haven't given any information out on where the venue is, what it looks like. what's the setup, the capacity, none of that. So we don't really know what's going on. But whatever it is, I trust Jerry West in that setting. But yeah, aside from him, all these guys have been on big stages before, man. So I feel like 30s come when you just either not prepared or you got a case of the yips. You feel what I'm saying? Like you not yourself right now and you bugging out because you're nervous. I don't think that's gonna happen, man. Ain't nobody gonna be nervous in this on this card. My man Reggie Bethel, he got Nitty 2-1. He got Arse 2-1. He got Chess 2-1. Clips 2-1 in the edge. Almost thought that said ledge for a minute. Like, you got Charlie Clips beating me, nigga. You crazy? Uh, Geechee 2-1 in the debatable. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Who do y'all think is? Who do y'all think got the most to lose in this? That's what I'm curious to see. Who got the most to lose? Because I feel like everybody, like I said, aside from Jerry West's name is kind of solidified on this card. So it's kind of not. I wouldn't say there's no risk involved, but you know, if you lose to a fellow great that's on that same level as you, it's not really a bad loss unless you just completely wet the bed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like there's gonna be a lot of. That's why I said when dude just said he got a 30 for Nitty, I'm like, damn, that means you just think Jerry West gonna be. I don't say, and I know you can be like a gentleman's 30 or he can edge every round, but I don't know. That's hard to do. And plus, I don't remember, like, Rum don't got a lot of 30s to me, in my opinion. As fire as he's been, I don't see him with a lot of 30s. So for Jerry West to fall victim to that would be a big leap. So we gonna see. We gonna see about that, man. We gonna see about that. My man NicoTV is joined me, man. My God, voice of the West, always pulling up late. Uh this man must have got detention a lot in school. What's good, Nico?
Man, listen, man. What's going on with the good people, man? You know what I'm saying? This nigga Led's trying to give me a hidden introduction, man. Can we proper introduction, man? Nico is here, man. Nico TV, the voice of the West, all them good descriptions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Here with
no.
the top tier podcast, man. I hear him talking about Jerry West and Nitty, man. I hear him talking this shit, man. And it works out good for me because I get to pick between two West niggas. So, you know, you can't say I'm biased, you know what I'm saying?
I see that run from the West, Jerry West. Oh, that's I see you out here. Okay,
Man, you know,
okay.
bars, man. Come on, man.
All right, they
What's
sleeping.
happening though, bro?
Nah, man, everything's good, man. I just started the show. I told people I figured you'd be running late. I didn't even give no predictions yet, so I wanted to wait on you. Glad you can join me. I see my man Rowan here, Battle Rap Boutique. My man Visuel. Start the union, brother. If you need an honorary member, I got you. Shannon Danielle, Shoe Gang is always here in attendance. It's time to talk, man. It's time to talk. I'm gonna give the floor to you. What battle you want to discuss first, man? What's whatever you pick, we can talk about, man. You
I mean, okay, so my favorite battles on the card, obviously the Geechee versus Twerk, and that to me is the Mook and Lux battle of this era. Like,
mm,
it's there's a lot on the line with that one, and I that's like my favorite one on the card. Obviously, Jerry West versus Nitty, that's like a battle of the year contender as well. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like them too, to be honest. Like the rest of the card, I'm kind of like, okay, it's some pretty dope stuff on there, but those two are the kind of the ones that are standing out just at the moment, I would say, especially after seeing Jerry West versus John John. I definitely have a new perspective to give about his battle with Nitty.
okay. And see, I that's the battle I gotta watch tonight before I really can get in my bag on that one because I didn't see Jerry versus John just yet. Had a lot going on, but I tend to watch that immediately after, like, soon as we're done with this. Um,
That was actually a very good battle, man. That's actually, cause I'm not really a big John John fan, but that was actually three good rounds from John John. Like rounds where I wouldn't even mind rewatching from him. Like I don't really watch his battles too much. He's dope. He's an all time great, but I just never really, you know what I'm saying, be watching his battles like that. But that one in particular, them 3 rounds was very good.
Mm, I ain't mad at that. Okay, so in saying that, let's go ahead and just start with John and Chess, just for argument, because that's the battle I'm looking forward to a lot, because John is good at attacking the youth and seeing mistakes, but Chess ain't your ordinary young nigga. He's a young, experienced brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? He a young guy who can write really good. He's a young guy that overcame some shit. Like, to me, when you battle tested like that, you know what I'm saying? It's different. So this isn't like your prep wavy Jack Boy situation. So how is John going to approach this? Being the ultimate strategist he is, I'm curious how can Chess adapt to somebody who ain't as aggressive as he is. He gonna have to come with a whole. He might have to switch things up a bit. I don't know, man. This to me is gonna be this is gonna be a game of chess. No pun intended. Like I don't know which style and approach neither one is going to take. So I'm curious. What's your thoughts on this one?
So Chess versus John. So I'm honest, man. I think, just to me personally, I think John gonna lose this battle because
Mm,
if he don't time Chess, like if he don't make this dude rap 3:30, 4 minutes max, like if you don't stop this dude from rapping over time, John is not finna be rapping 5, 6, 7 minutes. He's not finna be doing it. Not for 3 rounds. Maybe one of his rounds, but not for three. You know what I'm saying? And as much as he is a tactician, that needs to be a part of your approach is forcing chess to get to the point quicker. Because if you notice, the second half of chess rounds, that's where most of the bombs be at. You got to make him get to the point faster. So if you cut that round in half, he might not get some of them haymakers out. You know what I'm saying? And I feel
true.
like the last person to do that to chess was JC. We seen what happened with that battle. He wasn't able to get into his comfort zone because he knew he had to get straight to the point quicker. So I feel like some people like John, you have to make him get to the point quicker, man. If not, you gonna just let him rap for 10 minutes. It's gonna be a very long day for you, sir, for real. He was very good versus Jerry West, but Jerry West is not somebody who's applying that kind of aggression and that kind of pressure. Chess applies a certain kind of pressure. You know what I'm saying? So, uh,
Mm.
John, man, I got him losing. You know, I ain't gonna do him foul and say he gonna lose clear against Smoke. But I definitely have him losing to Chess 2-1. Like I just feel like Chess has every component John has, but he just has that top level aggression and performance and energy. Like you just can't teach that shit. Like you either have it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Uh, John, this ain't
Damn.
Jack Boy. This ain't. You're not getting rounds off with this dude, man. He had 100 miles an hour for 3 rounds, and he's rapping 30 minutes plus in the battle. Like you got to really, I don't know, man. That's I feel like the matchup is kind of bad for John. To be honest,
I'm gonna go with John. I'm gonna go with John.
is
John.
that okay? Is that because he's just more experienced, or is that because you feel like he's just better than
No, it's
Chess?
not because I feel like he's better, or it's not because I feel like he's is a little bit of experience, but it's also basing it on chess opponents. On if you look at his best work so far, um, like I said, when chess wants you, you get a like I've seen chess hit list, and it hit his hit list included O Red. I heard he went dumb against O Red. Um, he had somebody else on the list who he went dumb against last year. I forget. Geechee, he wanted to really battle Geechee, and had another strong performance there. And they all kind of carry that same like street physical in your face type of style. Like don't get me wrong, O'Reilly Wiggin, he can write, but you know it's a little more of a gutter feel. John is the complete opposite of that. I feel like Chess is getting thrown a curveball with this battle. It's like, okay, I've been giving you Geechee, I've been giving you Arsenal, I've been giving you O Red. bad news. Just these street niggas just in your face talking shit. But now I'm gonna give you John John. I feel like Chess just might let his guard down a little bit, and I think he might feel like he gonna, you ever go against somebody that makes you feel like you want to show them you can beat them at their own game. I feel like Chess might fall susceptible to trying to show different facets of his game and try to do what John John do a little bit, and it might not work. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's why I'm saying, fellas, ladies, this is all just me guessing. None of us are experts at this. I'm just a brother with a platform with some resources, man. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like Chess is going to kind of get out of character a little bit, and it might show. It might show in this one. So it's not skill. It's not. I think he's more talented all around as far as chess, like putting together, structured rounds and bars and the complexity of them. But I just think John John is a curveball that might just catch him off guard with some shit that he might not be ready for.
And chest that stood in front of people. Wait, yeah, like listen, man. If you can stand in front of O-Red for real, in that small kind of room setting, like you could really stand in front of any of these.
Shout out to Trufo. I see Trufo in the building. He got John John 2-1 as well. Shannon Shoe Gang. Stevie, what up, Stevie? What up, Kels? I see you. They all got John John.
Niggas really believing in John John. I
Yeah,
got chest, man.
they
What you
all,
gonna do when he start barking on that dude, man? What he
uh,
gonna do?
they,
Huh?
damn, you alone in this one. I see about five
What do
people
you?
saying John John.
I'll be alone. Hey, look, all you people in the chat, man. Everybody supporting the show. I want an apology, goddammit. You hit me up on Twitter at NicoTV _. And y'all apologize. Send your apologies my way, man. Saturday, I don't know what time, but I know this battle's gonna probably be like an hour long. So after this hour long ass battle happen, man, you send your apologies my way, man. Just send the apologies my way. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's it. That's all. Don't act like a hidden character. Don't make me have to come find y'all. I done
No,
heard the names.
yeah. No, actually, what's funny is Shoe Gang is definitely a hidden character. I don't know what she looks like, but but she my, hey, no, she my homie. But
Nah, you can't call she like she ain't hidden, bro. You can't say that.
no, she ain't hidden because E seen her live and in person. No, she a real person, but she hidden to me. Like, I don't, and not that even matters. Who cares? But I'm just cracking
Nah, nah,
jokes.
nah, 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 nah. I agree with your original point, man. Show us this real Shoe Gang. Hit the DM with one of them photographs real quick,
Hit the
man.
DM with one of them photographs. Listen to this
One of them
man.
photographs, man.
Uh, we ain't doing that. All right, so look, you got Chess with a 2-1. I got John John with a 2-1. Hey, I'm gonna start wagering shit, man, cause you be talking crazy.
Who be talking
You
crazy?
be
Y'all ain't
talking
not talking about
crazy,
me.
bro. I'm gonna start. We're gonna have to start putting some wagers up. But
We definitely put wagers up, man. But so I'm wagered up on this event as is already, so I can't put no more bets out there, man.
oh, okay. Uh, next up, then we can go straight into T Top and Ars. I'm not. I don't have high hopes for this battle being really good, but I do think there are going to be some moments here and there that might catch us. At the end of the day, I just feel like T Top to me 0-2 since that incident, since the little melee that happened. I feel like he lost to Cortez, and I feel like he lost to Bill Collector. Am I on the only one who got him 0-2 so far since the fight? Because
I got T. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got T Top taking L's ever since the 2-on-2 he wasn't a part of.
well, that's
Some
what that's
man's
what I'm
back,
saying.
bro.
Like he only battled twice since then, if I stand correct.
I mean,
So yeah,
I'm just looking at it like this, bro. With T Top, like you, it, I don't. See, I hate to say this, bro, but this
say
would have
it.
come off like, where's the hunger, my nigga?
Question of nigga
Like
hunger.
when he battled Math and he caught that 30, did Math filthy. He was hungry, right? When he battled Sue Surf, he was hungry. Even when he battled Geechee, he was hungry. Like you losing to Cortez. Now listen,
Oh,
Cortez
we ain't
is a
doing
good
Cortez like
battle
that.
rapper. I'm not saying it like Cortez is not a good battle rapper, but if we're ranking who is better, it just is an all around battle rapper. You would rank T Top ahead of Cortez, and he didn't show that. Like, I know he said, "Oh, I thought it was gonna be an exhibition, and we just gonna spar, get this check, and leave." But bro, this is still competition. You can't put nothing past these niggas. You should have learned that from Lutz when he went against Mook. He said, "Yeah, I thought me and Murder was just gonna go up there and spar real quick and get this paper and dip out." And Mook went up there like, "Nigga, that's my legacy on the line." What are you talking about? Like, you gotta be in that hungry bag, man. Like, where that hungry T Top at, man?
Damn.
Nigga who be barking on these people, man. I want to see that dude, man.
So do
And
you
this
think
this this Arsenal battle is a setup. Like he bodied them last year. Yeah, he caught a body against Arsenal,
it
but
was bad
a
too?
lot has changed since then. You just gave this nigga Arsenal full ammunition, and it don't even seem like T Top really. It don't even seem like he really in his bag like that right now. Like this ain't the T Top I remember.
Hmm.
Like he was good versus Cortez. Don't get me wrong, he was good. But I'm not used to associating T Top with just being good. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree, dog. I agree. He's been spotty. Like his first round's been His third rounds, both times he finished out strong, and then you kind of ask yourself, what was this the first two rounds? You know what I'm saying? So now I get you, man. Maybe I'm trying to. My mind is like asking me. I'm asking myself, has he learned his lesson in all of this? And what type of Arsenal we gonna get? I think Arsenal is a prideful guy, bro. He would probably go down as one of the few guys who lost to the same guy twice. I don't think he want that to happen. I don't think he gonna let that happen. You got 3 rounds to go at T Top with all the angles that still like I don't think that situation is so old that you can't land new like interesting shots within that angle. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole fighting shit. I don't think it's been done so much that there's no way you can find a way to be creative about it. So if Arsenal does it correctly, it can still hit. I'm gonna go with Arsenal in this one, 2-1 edge, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I got Arsenal. Ugh. See, I don't want to say because I hate to say 30, but it's like T Top last few showings ain't really been showing me shit. Like I feel like Arsenal has been more impressive in his battles as of late than T Top. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he was good. Like Arsenal when he battled Chess, I feel like he was very good in that battle.
Yeah, he
Drugs
was
battle, I
good.
thought he was good again. Like I don't know, I just feel like Arsenal been in a better form than T Top in recent history. I don't know.
Ooh, shout out to Get
Now
Your
you're giving
Bars
them a
Media.
lot of ammo to like get on you with. Like that first battle too. It's like, eh, whatever the
Yeah.
circumstance was with that one, I'm pretty sure Arsenal not be coming up to play with you, bro. Like,
Yeah, that was strictly a bag move. I believe that was around like Super Bowl time, or it was like right at the holiday season or somewhere up in there. It was like late December, early January. It was a bag chase, and Ars didn't give a fuck. He gonna care about this one. Shout out to Get Your Bars Media. Oh, Get Your Bars Up Media. He got Ars with a 30. I don't see no 30.
yeah, I'm not mad. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at the 30 because I had Arsenal with a 30 when I first seen the matchup, but I don't know. It's like every time. See, this the problem with battle rap though, man. Every time you give somebody low expectations, this is when they want to decide they want to show they have a pulse still. Like for example, Big T. We lowered the expectations so goddamn low for this nigga. All he had to do was said, "I said yo" in time, and the nigga would have been, "Oh, he's back." We lower the expectations so low for these top tiers sometimes, bro, that all they have to do is be decent or good at best, and we're gonna be like, "Oh, he's back. Oh, he was barking." Like, nah, ain't lowering no expectations, man. T Top, you know where the fuck you supposed to be at, bro. This battle should be a fire ass back and forth battle. Giving both of y'all in your A game, it should be a fire ass back and forth battle. So I'm expecting T Top to come in here and establish himself again as one of them dudes out here. I don't see him coming in here on the same shit he been on his last couple battles. I feel like he gonna come through with some potent material. I just don't think it's gonna be enough versus ours. Like
Hmm.
I just don't think it's gonna be enough. And ours is an opportunist too, bro. You talking about on the caffeine app? You know what I'm saying? You about to be broadcast to a new group of people. Like
That's a
ours ain't
fact.
stupid. You know what that could do for him outside of here? He an opportunist. So
That's a fact. Yo, over under on how many times we hear Drake name used to on the card. Like over under with over five times his name get dropped in throughout.
oh, it's definitely gonna be over
It's
five.
gonna be over
I got
five.
it being it. I if it got to 10, I wouldn't be surprised.
Woo!
Because
But
you gonna hear Drake bars, you're gonna hear caffeine bars, you're gonna hear coffee bars. Get ready for them. I'm not talking about when twerk battle guy. I'm talking about you gonna hear coffee bar. You're gonna hear all type of shit. Caffeine, 5 hour energy. You're gonna be hearing anything caffeine related, you're gonna be hearing all them bars, man.
damn,
You
you
know what I'm
think so?
saying? You
That'd be wild. That'd be kind of.
niggas gonna be using salt. What they gonna be using? They're gonna be if you're reading this, like they're gonna be using all outdated Drake rap. Watch, bro. I'm gonna be hearing shit Lux said to Hollow. That's what I'm gonna be hearing. I
Oh
already know
man,
what's gonna happen.
they do that then. Dog, if they do that, I'm going straight to sleep, bro. That's crazy.
You know what's finna happen, bro. You know what it is.
I think we're gonna hear some caffeine related shit more than Drake name. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
we
know why.
definitely gonna hear Drake, bro. They definitely gonna be hearing some Drake bars. I wouldn't be surprised if niggas start shooting at him,
What you
taking
mean? Nah,
shots,
wait, we ain't doing that. What you like shooting at? Like trying to get Drake to come out in the yard and battle?
or just say something about him. Like, what's the easiest way for somebody to respond to you? Either you have the crazy moment mentioning somebody, right, crazy boy, or you just diss him. You just start throwing shots.
They better
All the
leave.
people who you gotta think about it, bro. The easiest way, all these people get on their little social medias, they get on there, oh, this battle rapper, they probably won't even know who it is. This battle rapper just called out Drake. Like, you know how these dudes act?
They better leave that
It's
man alone.
publicity.
Leave that man alone, bro.
Man,
He
better
help.
talk to that nigga, man.
Just no, you don't talk to him. What they gonna say to Drake? That's gonna get him to come out. I feel like Drake will
And
only come out.
bring out Pusha T and have him spit a couple bars,
Oh man.
man.
Well, I can't believe you said that. Well, this product ain't going on caffeine no time soon.
What you mean?
you
What you mean?
Hey yo, I dare somebody to say something like I'll do you like Pusha T did Drake, like I'm a story you out of Don, the Ramadan, all that shit.
I
They
can
gonna they
see a
gonna pull
nigga
the
like it.
plug.
I can see. No, I could definitely see one of these niggas doing that. I could definitely see it, bro. They ain't finna pull no plug, bro.
Like
They
I
ain't finna
pop
do it.
your
They
mom.
said all content is good content for it. They said they ain't censoring shit, so you gonna have to get used to it, man.
Yeah, I fucked your mom. Left the baby where your baby mother stay. Never seen them again like the story you out it on. Hit the horn. And it's like, all right, thanks for watching.
Also,
And niggas
I
ain't
could
gonna.
see like a Should type nigga, DNA type nigga. I could see one of them kind of niggas doing some shit like that. I could even see Chess saying some shit like that. Ars, definitely Arsenal type. Like I could definitely see these niggas saying some shit like that, man. I could for sure see it.
Yo, Ars gonna go for it. Ars gonna definitely go for it. Ars gonna try to he gonna try to be on he gonna try to be trending on Twitter to, that Saturday night. Trust me. Uh, but yeah, whoever uses the Drake line especially if you use the Pusha T line about Drake in one of y'all battles and says good riddance. It was nice knowing you. You might as well delete your account on caffeine because he putting the plug on your ass. He putting the plug on your ass. I'm just letting you know.
You know what? Sidebar, when we going over this Genesis card, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And I should have said this when we was going over the battles, but the John Chess and this T Top and Arsenal battle, I'm not excited for neither one of these battles, to be honest. I do think that they'll be good, but I don't think it's finna be no classics coming. I don't feel like it's gonna be like, oh, these are powerful, but I don't feel like it's gonna be that, bro.
So you saying that
Like the
then you
matchups just don't seem like, bro. You put a T Top versus Arsenal rematch on the card. It just seemed like y'all was just searching for something to put on the fucking card. Like I just not really. Even John versus Chess. Like maybe if this would have happened 2 3 years ago. Right now, I don't.
it makes a
Cause
lot of sense,
Chess
man.
like,
Chess on
cause
fire
it's
right
like
now.
John is okay. He sits new niggas down. Okay, he battles new. Chess been around for 7 years. He's not new, bro. We started seeing Chess maybe 2 years after we started seeing you. He's not new. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Like, battles ain't really, I don't know. They don't just seem like they really potent like that. Like, I don't know, man.
Potent. That's a good word to use when we talk about this next matchup. Charlie Clips versus K Shine. Man, 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 man. Talk about
Battle of Harlem.
Battle of Harlem, two legends, two guys that
You get to hear two different sides of Harlem, man. You get to hear the side of somebody who was outside, you know what I'm saying, when it was popping off, and you get to hear about the one who was eating pie on the couch, you know what I'm saying, coming outside,
Where did that
when it
come
was.
from? What's wrong with you, dog? What's wrong with
What you
you,
mean? Where did
bro?
it come from? This is what Clip said. This is what Clip said.
Did he say that? I didn't hear him say that.
Yeah, Clip said he said what he say when he's talking to Lux. He was like, I wasn't outside with you, Mook and Rex. Okay, I can't lie because my mom's like, I stayed in the house and ate. What he said? I stayed in the house and ate some damn pie.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
nigga said it
yeah,
himself.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that bar. Lux two
Well,
one.
nigga, if you ain't out, I mean, we ain't saying that you have to be. Well, I'm not telling people to go outside. We're not telling people to be in that lifestyle. But I'm just saying, bro. That's
No,
just a
no, yeah,
funny
yeah.
ass line. I was in the house and ate some damn pie. Like that's a funny ass line to say.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hey, can I just say something real quick, non-battle rap wise? Pie is overrated. All right, so look, Charlie Clips versus K Shine, right?
I bet you half the
What?
viewers don't left off that flagrancy you just said.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I know half these motherfuckers probably leaving right now based on that flagrancy you just said. What you mean, pie? What you mean?
Pie
Who is
overrated,
you?
man. What are you talking about?
Overrated,
Pie is overrated, bro. Like
bruh.
if you ranked it, you want to do this right now, dog? You want to do this?
Bro, we can really segue, bro. So you tell, oh, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go to one of the goat level, god level pie. So sweet potato pie. What we doing? You telling me that ain't god level? Huh?
Sweet
What we
potato,
doing?
sweet potato pie is trash. We not doing that.
What? Hey yo, all you, hey, everybody on here right now. If you got a Twitter, man, send hate mail to this nigga Ledge right now. Tag this nigga,
Sweet,
at this nigga. This nigga's wilding right now, bro. Sweet potato pie is not trash. You are bugging right now, bro. You
sweet.
are bugging.
The only pie that's dope is like crumb apple pie, bro. Like sweet
This
potato
nigga
pie.
said crumb. What type of bougie? This nigga said crumb apple. This nigga here, bro.
I gotta
Listen to
be,
this shit.
I gotta be bougie, dog. I gotta be bougie to like crumb apple. You don't fuck with the graham cracker joints.
Graham cracker, bro. I didn't say it wasn't good, but the
Yeah.
first the pie that's the pie you go to.
That's the
That's
only.
what you
That's
doing.
that's the only one I
Sweet
rock with,
potato
bro.
pie is trash. What type of? I've never in the history of niggerdom have I ever heard a nigga say sweet potato pie is trash. Like this,
All
it's a
right,
wild
man.
nigga.
Okay, we gonna get back. We gonna get back to battles before niggas crucify me. All
This,
right, look.
this, this, this yeah, this is a wild nigga right here. Apple pie, not fire. Like, listen to this nigga. He ain't mentioned no apple pie, no pumpkin pie. He ain't talking about some crumb apple. Listen to this.
Pumpkin pie got a terrible aftertaste.
This nigga go to the suburbs in Detroit, go to the fucking little
Oh,
fine
we
wine
ain't
and dine
doing
little
that.
restaurant. Let me get the crumb apple, please. The
We
the,
ain't
the,
doing
the
that.
top tier crumb apple, please.
Oh,
Like, come on, bro. What is this?
dog, it's not fire.
This old hidden character ass pie like you can even
hey,
mention on
hey,
this
hey,
damn show. What
hey,
the
you ain't about to
hell?
call my pie hit character. We ain't doing that, yo. You guys,
Bruh, you literally said sweet potato. I can't even check your battle rap takes. How? Sweet potato pie.
hey, so
Hey,
look,
battle rappers, if you listen to this right now, man, put a bar in your material right now, getting at this dude Ledge about that sweet potato pie, man.
no, don't get at me.
Send
Don't
shots
do
at
that.
top tier podcast, man.
Don't do
At
that.
pie tier, man.
Y'all don't want this smoke. Don't let him get y'all embarrassed. I'm telling y'all, it's different. It's a different kind of. It's a different kind of pie. You know what I'm saying over here.
God, man, this is okay. I'm learning something right now.
Yeah, yeah.
This nigga
Look,
said,
you got people shout out to Shannon. She said crumb apple pie. Oh my goodness.
bruh.
Sweet
But
potato.
do y'all see how random? Like, not just apple pie, not just okay pumpkin. He go to the like crumb apple. Like,
Yo, why? Because it say yo this yo all it's crumb. It's still apple pie. Like why does crumb make it fancy? Like it's just
oh, bougie at crumb apple pie. This nigga here could have just said apple pie. We could have just left it alone. Okay,
no
yeah, apple
dog.
pie
Cause
fire.
no, cause nobody.
This nigga
Cause
specifies like, oh no, I can't have apple pie the regular way. It gotta be crumb. It gotta be bougie. It gotta be like, hell,
all right, man. So look,
better
we
get yourself a piece of regular apple pie and crunch up the crust or something. Nigga, shit.
all right, my nigga. All right, I ain't about to let you talk to me like this, man. Look, we got Charlie Clips versus K Shine. Like you said, two Harlem legends, two people that you probably would be shocked that they ain't crossed paths a bit sooner, but better late than never. Was Charlie Clips just came off a battle against JC, in which I felt it was pretty clear he won, but then I had people telling me, "No, JC got that," and I'm just like, "How?" But that's neither here nor there. And then you got K Shine, who probably debatably, arguably haven't lost all those. I think his only real questionable one is versus Geechee. That's the only one you can you can say maybe he lost or maybe he didn't. Other than that, you got maybe a debatable with Danny a few years ago, and he lost to Hitman. But you know how many battles
Nitty,
he?
I'm there. You know we're not finna leave Nitty off the list, bro.
Excuse me.
Yeah, definitely have to say excuse me, brother, because you left Rum Nitty off of there real conveniently, by the way.
Oh no, I mean I thought Rum was going to win, and he was on his way to winning, but he jammed in the third.
Man, that first round debatable. I don't care.
No, it is debatable. I edge it to Shine, but yeah, man, they both kind of pretty much in form right now, bro. So I know we all would probably say K Shine the favorite right now, but do you got him winning?
Okay, let me ask you this question, bro. This is very important, bro. Do you feel like they are gonna be serious with this battle? Like, what I mean by that is, do you feel like this is gonna be just two homies rapping at each other? Like, cause I don't feel like they're gonna be going personal. I don't feel like they really gonna be like attacking each other like that. I feel like it's just gonna be bars, which is okay. It's cool, but it's like you talking about K Shine and Clips. Like, this is a top level battle that should have meaning to it. But do you feel like they too cool for this battle to like really be what it could potentially be, or do you feel like they actually are gonna like cross that line and like go at it?
That's a good question. A lot of people are saying that they have talked like it was going to be non-personals. I don't think it's going to be like how Hitman Hollow the Don was. That was just an awful battle, way too friendly. You can tell it was lines they weren't willing to cross. I don't think family gonna get brought up or some shit that like nobody's supposed to know. But I think he's gonna like Charlie Clips might bring up the dot mob situation. I don't know how personal. I don't know if Kayshawn consider that is too personal. I still think that's an angle that's been used about him leaving and stuff like that. Kayshawn might bring up his relationship with DNA being strong. You know what I'm saying? Little personals here and there. Nothing that they can't get back right, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it won't be nothing that's a break them apart from really rocking with each other. But I do think they will take some jabs on certain subjects that maybe we think they wouldn't tackle, I guess. So yeah. I think they're gonna show up. They're gonna show up to fight.
All right, so you got K Shine winning because I
Yeah.
know you can't have Clips winning because you don't fuck with pie. So you know what I'm saying. The brother who said he was eating
All
pie on
right.
the couch, you know what I'm
All
saying. But
right.
everybody else is outside
Yo,
battling. I know you don't
relax.
got him. So
Hey man, I ain't
where
sharing
you
no
going?
more information with y'all, bruh. That's, I'm letting y'all know that now. Look, crumb apple pie is the best. And yo, when you all right, never mind. I ain't even gonna do it. I ain't even gonna do it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Shine. I got Shine 2-1. I got Shine 2-1, man.
Hey man, shout out to K Shine, man. I feel like I feel like if you want a safe pick, K Shine is the safe pick. But if we talking about who should win the battle in terms of who's better than who, Clips should win this fucking battle. He's better overall than K Shine. I feel like he has different elements he can bring to the table. K Shine has gotten into this bag where he's consistent with this one flow the entire battle, and it works for him. Back to back punching, bars up, performing with it. It works for him really good. But Clips can add different shit. Like he can have a whole round of jokes and it still be just as powerful as K Shine going at him with like, strong punchlines and shit. Like Clips just has so much he can do. The freestyling, the rebuttal factor as well. Like it's he just more complete. I'm gonna go with Clips in this one, man. Too. I got Clips.
You going with what many consider would be like a slight upset at this stage of Charlie Clip's career. This would be like
Yeah,
a
I got Clips, man. When I watch this battle, man, I'm gonna be on the couch with a piece of pie, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with Clips, man. We
yo.
inside the house, Clips. I got you, man.
That's crazy, bro. Y'all gonna get sick of that nasty ass sweet potato pie, but I digress. That's on y'all. All right. What's the next one? The last one, man. The last. Oh
Let
no,
me
no,
let me
no.
let me find out this nigga Ledge got a spray tan, man. Come on,
Oh,
bro.
we ain't doing that. Why we gotta do all that? All right. JC and O Red. Forgot that was added to the card as well. Jace.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. I almost
I
forgot about
must not
that.
I must not have been paying attention at all because I had no idea that was at it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. JC and O Red was added to the card, man. That's what kind of had the battle rap streets in a frenzy because it was announced, on February 29th, and JC had obligations to battle Oops on RBE's card the 29th.
Okay, never mind. I do remember this
Yeah,
because Oos was speaking on it and he posted the flyer of JC over it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
a foul situation, bro. That's a
yeah,
very foul situation. Like if you already were contractually like obligated to battle on RBE, battle on RBE. Like I don't. If you sign the contract, don't back out on it just because you feel like, oh, this is something better over here. You should have just held out then and
um.
waited to see what URL had for you. Because I don't know, man. That's
So if you was in JC's situation and this, you already booked like months in advance with Oops, but then UFC, but URL comes to you and says, brings up the whole Drake situation, lays out the whole plan and how you can be a part of it, how you're a major part of it. You turn it down and be like, this sounds great. Drake, sponsoring it and me being a part of it sounds good. It's a big opportunity for me, but I gotta stick to my word, or do you bounce?
me personally. I'm gonna stick to my word because my thing is this, bro. Is like, look, in battle rap, and this is where I feel like certain battle rappers, you can see they have made a career off of this, and others have been a little different. You got to bet on yourself at the end of the day. Like, there's a lot of battle rappers who are not on this card that we could definitely say, oh man, there's definitely matchups we could put with them on this card, right? There's a lot of battle rappers I could think of who potentially could have been on this card for sure. But I feel like you've already signed, you've already given your word. You gotta. That's at the end of the day. That's all you have is your word. You know what I'm saying? So if you gave your word to RBE, you already signed that contract. Stay over there, battle Oops. Now, if they would have let you do both battles in the same day, that would have been dope. But don't back out on one just be like, you could have just saved this for the volume. Like I get it, but it's like, okay, if your battle doesn't take place on the caffeine app, because you remember they just only said three battles are appearing, three or four battles are appearing on the app, and everything else is going straight to the URL app. So it's like if your battle's not even getting streamed, then you really did this for nothing because you're just going to the URL app anyway. Like you could have just waited on a Smack volume or something for this type of battle.
True, but it's always about that instant gratification. Probably could have waited, but to be a part of the very first launch of it might have meant something to him. Look, man, me personally, I would have stuck to my word because I'm nothing if I don't have my word. But it
Plus,
also
this card, the RBE card, is a return of all the great RBE people who was there. You know what I'm saying? When RBE was first, like, putting their initial bricks
right,
down and
yeah,
setting the foundation. Like,
brick by
JC was
brick.
a part of that. Show up as a part of that. Howdy Boom, a part of that. Like, got all these, like, that would have been the perfect time to come back there. Oops, a part of that. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was tough.
But in terms of who I have winning the battle, I feel like O-Red should win the battle. I feel like he should, just because I feel like he has a more powerful, I would say, delivery than JC does. Now, JC is going to be very consistent for 3 rounds. You're going to get the same level of JC for 3 straight rounds. But I feel like O-Red just has another level he can go to within his rounds.
Mm.
JC's being consistent is very good. Like, he'll be at an 8 out of 10 pretty much all 3 rounds. Maybe the occasional 9 out of 10 round, but normally he's at an 8 out of 10 every single time you see him, which is good. Oh, Red has that 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 potential. Like, he can just turn up out of nowhere and have an explosive type round. You know what I mean? And that's normally JC's weakness, is when he
What
gets
would
against these
be
battlers who
what would
they
be
can
what
give
would
you
be
that explosive round.
what would be a 10 round? Like, give me a round from O'Reilly that you felt was like close to a 10.
Close to a 10. I would say, because I'm just gonna look at the recent history with him. You could probably go to one of his rounds versus Cortez, maybe one of his rounds versus Grizz. If not a 10, you would definitely say a strong 9. Like, he definitely has had rounds on that level. Even his second round versus Geechee, I thought it was the second half of his second round, but when I went back to go and watch it, his second round was like a good 9 out of 10 type round. Like, that was a strong ass round. You know what I'm saying? JC is normally, like, you just watch all his battles. Like, when you just watch him, he's normally very consistent at one level,
I don't
and
know,
very
bro.
rarely he might step up and give you something at another level. He don't really have that next gear. Like, every battle, okay, you just gonna get a next gear type. Right? Like, he's just very consistent, and it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's great because you're consistent, but it's bad because you can't really turn up to another level when your opponent starts barking. He don't have that okay, I'm gonna start barking on you now type switch. Oh, I'm gonna start really turning up. He don't have that.
I don't know. I don't agree. I've seen him turn up in close fight
When?
in
When?
close
When?
like in close fights where he really need, like against Saga. The third round against the Saga. It was a close battle. It's like probably 1-1, most would say. And it's like you got to dig deep to get this round, JC. And he hit him with some fury in that third, bro. He hit him with some.
I mean,
You come on, Nico. We being fair, right? That third
be
was
okay. Let's be fair. Verse clips is exactly what I'm talking about. 8 out of 10s.
no, no,
Let's go.
no,
Let's go.
no. Okay. Well, yeah, I know you're gonna give me examples of where he didn't do it. I was just giving you instances where he's capable of doing it. Like,
No, he's capable, but it's okay. If 85% of the time you doing this one thing, or let's say 90% of the time you doing this one thing at this level, and then the other 10% of the time you might occasionally give us one of them explosive type rounds, like this second round versus DNA where he took over the entire building and had everybody going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Those rounds are rare. He don't have his rounds are just very consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good round, but it's not gonna be anything just, oh my god, that was just spectacular, extraordinary. Nah, it's just gonna be pretty much standard
I don't,
JC.
I don't feel like Red be dumbing out as much as you say either, though. I feel
What? In a small we talking about what in a small room. We not talking about he don't even battle on big stage, so I can't say big stage. I'm just saying, bro. What are you saying he's not doing it? Like, he can
no,
give
no,
you
no. He
all
be
the
going to
battles, bro.
work,
Look
but
at
I'm
all his
saying like,
battles, bro.
I feel like JC be just as. Maybe it's because JC don't just small room battle. It's hard to really quantify that, but like he 30 Suge on the big stage. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the few people that didn't get booed at lockdown because he clearly 30 Suge. Got him up out of there.
But he wasn't okay. But them rounds was like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Again, them wasn't like
What
pop.
about
Them
what
wasn't
about
just
beating
oh
what about beating Chef Trez every round? The Chris Benoit line was like one of the lines of the year that year. Like he
yeah. But okay. But all three of them rounds was the same consistency. It was like an 8, Some points you could say
No,
nah, but it wasn't.
no, his
He
second.
didn't. He didn't have. Okay, bro. He
No,
didn't have a round like John had versus Jack. He didn't. He doesn't
oh
have them
come on,
kind of rounds, bro.
that's like a whole different level,
No,
right?
no, 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 no. Hear what I'm saying, though, bro. He don't. When's the last time you had a round from JC where you were like, hey, out of every round that happened at this event, that shit stood out. I can go back to that round, and I'm never going. I watched this round before I watched any of these other battles. You don't have rounds like that anymore. Like he used to
Uh,
early on. Early JC used to have that. The Chiller battle, he has that. Yeah, so I think what was the dude named GE or somebody he battled a little one rounder? He has that. But in recent history, bro, like, okay, you going to Chef Trez, okay, he was fired. But if you look at it now, it's like an 8 out of 10. Okay, one round
nah,
might have been like
bro,
9 out of 10,
nah, you
but it
bugging.
wasn't crazy explode. Like it
You
wasn't
are
something,
bugging.
bro. It wasn't nothing supernatural. Like this
uh
wasn't like, come
nah
on, bro.
man. His second
Like, okay, this wasn't like a T top third when T top battled JC. This what he don't have them kind of rounds, bro. He don't.
he do,
Look at
bro.
him versus Twerk. Look at him versus Twerk. Very standard, 3 straight rounds, very consistent. That's JC. There's nothing wrong with that. 8 out of 10 rounds are very. That's not
But I
easy to
feel
do.
like
That's what makes him
all I'm
top
saying, I
tier.
feel like O Red is in that same category, bro. I don't feel like he.
Oh, Red is in the same category, but he more frequently than not has one of them rounds where when he starts turning up, it has a whole different feel than when JC starts turning up.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
Red can
because he's a
actually start
different. Well,
barking on you.
of course, because
JC can't bark on you like that. He
yeah,
can't.
but there's more than one way to turn up. So JC might not have the growl, so it might not feel that's the same. But that's just feel. Them points still add up, and he's saying,
And the point.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
listen, man, listen,
Them
bro.
points
You can
still add
shoot all
up,
the
bro.
free throws you want to shoot, bro. But if I'm knocking down threes, you know what I'm saying, the same rate you knocking down free throws and twos, I'm gonna win the fucking battle. I'm gonna win the game, bro.
I think it's gonna be close, man. I'm a. It's funny because I wasn't even trying to play devil's advocate this time because I was actually leaning towards red in this one, but
I think
but
the safe
Jace
pick in this one is JC though, because it's a short prep battle, and we know O Red has issues with preparation, so you definitely have to say JC is a safe pick.
it's not just that. It's just O Red has always been missing something against guys who can be a little witty and like bring a little more personality when they rap. And JC has personality. He's not the most performance based guy, but he's very subtle with sarcasm. He's witty. He's clever. Like if you just want to stand and try to bark and go bar for bar with O Red, like what Geechee did, he's gonna have a really good showing. But guys who kind of got that like against DNA, he just smoked Cortez. He get DNA, he not the same. You know what I'm saying? DNA got a little more personality. He can still write pretty well. Like
I think that's a different reason why, but neither
I
here nor there.
I hear you, but I just think Red might fall susceptible to just trying to outbar JC. I think JC is going to utilize some of his other skills because he can be a little witty and funny. You know what I'm saying? He did it against Clips in the second round with the Nick Cannon situation. That was funny. I've seen him do it, like back in the day against Chiller. Like, I hate all your fucking schemes. Like, and then you know what I'm saying, imitating the way he does it. Like he can get into that bag. He don't do it a lot, but he can do it if he feel like I can't just like bar for bar do this shit. Not saying that JC can't because he's one of the best ping niggas in the game, but I feel like if he wants to score more points, he gonna have to do something else, and he just might. So I'm a lean. This is like the slightest edge. Like I might change my mind, like how you be doing, bro. Like I might change my mind come Friday or something. But I'm gonna go with JC for right now. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Let's see what the chat people talking about. Chat family, what y'all talking about? My man's get your bars up. Media says O Red 2-1 or a 30. JC got to prove me wrong. JC got to battle, I think, the following week. Really? Wait, is that? Oh, he might be right. I think he battled So Severe on Guardians of the Culture. I think he'll be all right though.
Yeah, but my thing is, bro, like a short prep battle, you would lean towards JC because his preparation is just a little bit better, in my opinion. But if we're talking about who's like better overall, just in a small room, I would have to say Red because small room JC, it hasn't been what we always used to think it was. Like he got smoked by Twerk, you know what I'm saying? Like that was clear. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm just looking at JC, bro, like I don't really see like he lost the Av clear in the small room. Like he
No,
lost clear. Let's stop playing, bro. He lost clear, man. Come on
I
now.
don't know.
He lost clear.
I,
We're
I,
not we're stop we're not debating that he lost
I'm not
clear,
about to
bro.
debate. I'm just
Av
going.
smoked his boots.
I'm just gonna say I don't know. I don't know about that. But keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah, you know. You oh, I know what it is. This Michigan shit. I should have remembered this
Oh, we
Michigan
are
shit going
all
on.
right.
This
Dun
Michigan shit,
dun dun
man.
dun. dun.
Let me
This
let me
just
let me let
in.
me let
We
me
ain't
let me
doing that.
let me
We
let
ain't
me
doing
let
that,
me let
man.
me find out. Red has an interview somewhere saying that he likes pie after a battle or something, bro. Let me find out, bro.
Oh,
That's
here
probably
we
what it
go.
is, man. It's this Michigan bias. Yeah, I see it, man. It's all right, man. It ain't even Detroit, Pontiac, like upper. I see it.
Yo, whatever. Look, man. It's gonna be a
And
close battle.
cool part is JC, one of my top five favorite battlers
No,
too.
nah, he
But
one of your top fives. Look, now, look.
he is, but I mean, we just got to be honest about what people are, bro. Like, we can't sit over here and act like the way you describing Jason. Oh no, he has them kind of rounds. If he did, he'd be mainstay, big stage, Summer Madness, and Gnome versus top flight competition every card. There's a reason why he's not, because he's missing that element of just explosive rounds. Like he can give you great penmanship. He'll give you great quality bars. I feel like JC was better. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Even when he was going on that run asking for Lux, that was really good. But I felt like he was better in 2016. I felt like he was better like 25th. Like I don't know. Like now, I feel like he's better on a bigger stage now. But he not like just look at his rounds. It's kind of the same standard. JC 3 rounds. Okay, my opponent either has to match it or beat it to win the battle or to
Look,
make it look
man.
debatable. If
Let
not, then I'm gonna win the battle. And look at all the people he battled in recent history. People ain't really been doing what they supposed to do. So it looks, oh, he just winning these battles. But look at the how good the round is. It's 8 out of 10 rounds, which is good. But we talking about O Red, bro. Every battle O Red has a round where it's oh shit, O Red is spazzing.
no, he doesn't. We ain't doing that.
Yes, he does. Versus Geechee, he had a round like that. Versus Briz, he had a round like that. Versus Cortez, he had a round like that. Versus motherfucking versus Ill Will when he lost his goddamn voice, he had a round like that. You know what I'm saying? Versus Geechee, he
Nah,
had a round like that. Like he has a round like that every time, bro.
I disagree. Didn't have that against DNA. Didn't have that around like that versus Danny Myers. Didn't have around like that versus
Oh my god, here we go.
yeah
We bring it.
yeah.
We bring it. I find this so convenient. Y'all never want to bring up Danny Myers in no other
Look
conversations
look
until
look
it's like this
look
shit when it benefits somebody else. I
look
see
look
this, man.
look.
I see
Anyway,
this, man.
but my whole thing is, like I said, it's gonna be a close battle, bro. It's gonna be a close battle. Let me read some more from the chat family, man. They very active in the chat, man. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you are all liking and subscribing to the channel. I'm pretty sure some of you have. If you haven't, it'll mean a lot. Appreciate it. Get your bars up. Says his second round versus Geechee. I don't know what that was referring to. Maybe somebody Reggie Bethel says maybe that's the only way JC get to see Verb Surf and Lux, so maybe he had no choice. I guess that was in regards to ditching RBE for this card. Get your bars up. Media says JC Smoke Saga. Uh, Selvin Q. My man Cell said Red 2-1. JC has been missing that umph as of recently, but I agree with Ledge that third versus Saga was damaging. He needs that on Saturday. Braille 215 says I'm gonna go back to the second versus Craig Lamar, second versus Big Cannon, first versus Geechee. Okay, he's just saying he has a lot of rounds to go back to. Rain says, bruh, stop. He talking to you with this. He said, bruh, stop saying clear. He won those battles. In regards to you saying, I think that was in regards to you saying that Av beat JC Clear.
Bruh, he Ab did beat Pro. Can we like cause it's like niggas act like if you say a nigga lost a battle, you're calling him trash. He not trash. He was good in the battle. He lost though. Like, let's just call it what it is. He lost. Like, damn, I'm not calling a nigga a hidden character. I told you he in my top five, but shit, we gotta keep it real on who he is. Like, I don't know, bro. You gonna have to really start showing me. Y'all gonna have to send these extraordinary, groundbreaking battle rap rounds from JC. That's not Chilla Jones. Send this shit to me, bro. I want to see this shit. I want to see these groundbreaking rounds that he's had all in the last year. I want to see these rounds. I want to see one from every battle. Send them clips to me, please. Cause I need to see it. Because I don't remember anything majorly groundbreaking in the last. I don't remember it,
Hey
bro. I
man,
remember him being really good.
didn't a lot of people give JC credit for retiring B dot Jersey? So look, we're gonna go about
Retiring B
I'm
dot the
joking, I'm
nigga B
joking,
dot the nigga B dot
look
told
how
that
bad,
nigga
he got, look how
he don't
bad
want to
he
be
got.
known as a dancer so bad he won't even give you guys perform. He B dot beat JC. Fuck out of here. Retire B dot.
Oh my god, I know you ain't say he beat JC. I know you ain't say
He
that.
did. He definitely did beat JC. You better cut it out. You better go back and watch that. It's
I,
debatable,
I
but
don't
I
need.
give you that one.
I ain't nothing debatable about that battle.
It,
Uh,
listen, this Michigan. You and listen, bro. Get past this Michigan bias, bro. You have to get past it, bro. Like, I know you love your state, man, but you have to get past it. You have to,
bro,
man.
this has nothing to do with that. This has nothing to do with
It
JC.
definitely has a lot to do with it. I just be hearing it, like, and you be trying to disguise it, your little hidden disguises,
Yo,
but
yo,
we
yo,
got
hold
to
on.
keep it real, man.
If you want to talk about bias, do you want me to tell the people what you said on your show? Don't make me do this. Don't make me.
Ooh, about what? About what? Bring it up.
Don't make
What
me
you mean? Bring it
expose your.
up. What's up? We got files. What's happening?
Don't make me expose.
We don't duck no smoke.
Don't make me expose your West Coast bias, brother. Don't make
What
me
you?
do it.
I'm definitely not West Coast biased. I just said Geechee got 30 by Sharon, so you can kill that noise.
Well, that was kind of an obvious loss, though. He like obviously lost that.
That's not an obvious. Get the. Hey, Ledge, man. Hey, Ledge, man.
Yeah.
we talking about you and your Michigan bias right now, man. You got files to pull up, man. Pull the files, man. What you did, man? What's up?
Vid Joel, I almost had him. He said trigger Nico. I almost had him. You see, he had to catch himself. Like, hey, Ledge, man, look, dog.
Hey man, cause they be saying I'm West biased, man. But then if you go to the West, them battlers in the West say I'm biased against them. They think I'm biased for everybody else but the West. So I'm like, damn, bro, you can't win with any of them. But shit, fuck it.
Nah, man. Yeah, good point by Braille, man. You was talking about the top competition that Oreb been battling, like JC. He battled Nitty, DNA, Iron Solomon. So he got names too, brother. He got names too. And I just think
Man,
what you
man,
are categorizing as just 8 out of 10 for JC. I feel like some rounds are a little bit better than what you're saying, and I feel like some rounds for Red aren't as fire as you're saying. I do think the one versus Geechee in that second, I think he went dumb crazy.
but
That's a
he's had
fact.
a round like that in almost every battle. Am I saying he's winning these battles? I'm just saying he's had at least one of those in every battle where he turns up and it just changes how the battle looks. I'm just saying he O'Ray can turn up a lot better than what JC can.
Okay,
Like
that's a
it's just
different
a
thing.
different level.
He can do it, yes, but I don't think he's done it so much more. Like that's all I'm saying. I just don't see it.
In recent history, I do.
All right.
Because if we
So
go the last 2 years, you can O'Red been better. Well, 2 years, let's say 3 years, O'Red been better in the last three than JC. JC probably passed him up in 2019, kind of, but
I disagree.
2 out of them 3 years, O'Red was better.
I definitely disagree with that.
I mean, okay, 2017, champion of the year. So that's 1 year he's clearly better. And then we go to the next year, 2018.
Oh, we basing on champion of the year since
I
champion.
mean,
Well, no, no,
I
no,
mean,
no,
you know what I'm
no,
saying?
no, no. I'm glad you did that because since champion of the year has been like a thing, JC has finished top five each year.
I mean,
So
that's cool. You finished top five. If you're not first, you last. That's what I heard from
yeah, but
somebody,
but
man.
what
But
happens when? But so you win it 1 year, and then next year you like 29. Like Where are you?
This nigga said 29, man.
I'm just
Come on.
saying, like but like you spoke.
29,
Listen, you
bruh.
spoke to it yourself. You say you're a JC fan. You speaking about his
I
consistency,
am,
right? Right.
definitely.
No, I'm giving you credit. So we're going to talk about his consistency. If you're going to say from 20 whatever to now, then JC is going to win. If you're asking the best peak year, it'll be O-Red because he had a better individual year between both of them out of the last three.
But you got to think about it,
But
bro.
as
That
a
the year he won champion of the year is the year that you're talking about these Chef Trez and chess battles and all that, right? The same year that he got sat down by Big K and T Top. You remember them battles?
Okay. What about last year when
Mm.
what about last year when he went undefeated?
He went undefeated last year.
Yeah. 2019 he was undefeated.
I can't think of everything on this man's resume. I'm not finna do that
Let's
right
do
now,
it.
but
He beat
he
Cortez. He 30
that's
glue.
debatable.
He
30 glue.
30 glue. He arguably I know people like that sympathetic round by Mike P, but he 30 Mike P. Like that round wasn't that like if we going are we
Well,
going to give
they cut off half his round, but that's neither here nor there.
he lost Mike P lost that battle. He's taking that L in with strides. So he beat Mike
Oh, okay,
P.
okay, okay, okay. So Mike
He
P. I mean, it's,
30 Bankhead. Who else he beat? He just beat a
I
lot.
mean, that you know, I mean, that's not really we ain't bringing
All
that
right,
up.
he
You know
beat
what I'm
franchise clear.
saying? I mean, according to y'all, y'all talk about franchise like he a hidden character. So really, the
Uh
only
nah,
impressive
we
win he has. So the only impressive win he has for the whole year last year was beating Cortez in a debate.
no
That's
he
it.
no he 30 shook last year. That was last year too.
That but okay.
Look
Is
look
that's
every win
impressive?
every win he want to put an asterisk by. You do this.
Bro, okay, are these wins like impressive? More, they're not. Like, bro,
That
he
win was
30 glue.
impressive. That
Blue Easy don't be winning no battles, so I'm not even you not even I'm not even get full credit. Like he don't even win battles. Okay, you beat somebody who never wins a battle. Okay, cool. Next battle, you talking about Suge. Come on, bro. Really,
look.
Suge? Like we're not looking at Suge.
So now Suge is not a formidable opponent. But you was just punt.
Suge is a dope opponent, but that battle overall is not rewatchable on either side. Nobody is going back watching that battle, bro, at all.
I am
You know what I'm saying? Nobody. And nobody was even talking about that battle after that event. Nobody.
because
Nobody.
a man got obviously 30. That was like it's no what do you want the people to say?
I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. Listen, bro.
Look,
We
he
just
had
gonna keep it real,
he was
man. O
undefeated.
Red, JC, man. I'm gonna go. After all this I done said, man, I had to make sure I bring it back, man. After all this I done said, man, I'll go JC 2-1 because it's a short prep battle and I trust his preparation over Red's preparation.
So you gonna say all
That's
this
where
just
I
to
would.
switch your pick?
Hey, I didn't hold on. First, so I didn't switch the pick, man. I just had to play devil's advocate, man. Hold on, man. You know how this goes.
Oh, okay. All right. I
Gotta play
respect that.
devil's advocate,
I
man.
respect that. That was well done. That was well done. I'm gonna go with O Red. No, I'm joking. No, like I said, I'm leaning slightly towards JC, man. Very slightly. Shout out to Snooze. I see you in the chat. My man Braille said get that Cali bias. Get past that Cali bias. Um,
Who ain't neither one of these niggas from Cali? What you mean?
you from Cali though.
Bruh, okay, so that Cali. Ain't neither one of these niggas from Cali.
No, when I was talking in regards to when I was talking about exposing what you said about one beloved. Huh? Huh?
Said beloved.
Yeah. You don't want to get into that talk, do you?
Bruh, bring it up. Just bring it up, man. We here, man.
Oh, okay. My man said. No, oh, we got one more battle. We got the main event. We'll talk about it afterwards.
No, we got two more battles, bro. We got the Nitty and
Oh yeah, Nitty and Jerry
Jerry.
West. Man, I got Nitty with a clear. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nitty versus
Please
Jerry
don't do
West.
that.
No, I'm joking. No, Nitty versus Jerry West. This could be battle of the night, and this is a kind of a weird prediction to do because like we don't know what battles are going to be shown live on Caffeine and what are the three that they're going to hold over for the app. So it's kind of just like trying to figure it out. But if this is one of the battles we get live, I will go on record by saying I believe this will be the best battle that night. Um,
I can't go there.
that's
That's
fine.
tough too.
That's fine. I'm just going out
That's
on the limb.
tough.
I'm being making a bold statement. It's all good.
I ain't gonna lie, but it is, but it isn't a bold state because they that good to do it. But that main event is just different. Uh,
It is.
it's tough.
Um, Jerry West is dope, man. He's creative. He can punch. He's unpredictable. He's witty. I love his defense. I know that's like some shit people don't care about and when they watching battle rap, but I like his composure. Where like his other dude could be saying something mad crazy, but he just stands there very calm and composed. That just shows that right there, even kind of before some of his bars and stuff, shows me that he belongs on a big stage and getting big plays. Cause it's like how you handle when somebody punching you back kind of shows me a lot. And within that, I'll just be seeing like, okay, he ain't shook, and that's a very. But you dealing with Rum Nitty. It is so hard to beat him 2 out of 3 rounds. I really think the only battles that I got him losing recently were battles that he choked in, like or stumbled in, like versus John John. I thought he lost
That's
against.
crazy. You think he could take a loss, but his material was vastly better than John John.
But you know me. Here we go. We ain't about to do this. You know me, man. It's all technic. Is I'm technical with mines, man. If you
No, 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 no. I'm agreeing with you because I had John John winning too based on that fact. I'm just saying it's like the battles that Nitty be losing, it either be self inflicted, the chokes or the stumbles, right?
yeah.
Or it be he don't write rounds the way his opponents do. Like he writes what they book him for. So if he says 230, he only writes 230,
Oh, let me scratch
literally.
that. The only
And
battle
then
that
his opponents will rap 5, 6, 7 minutes, and it looks like they're beating him, but it's like, bro, he's rapping 230, and he got straight to the point, what much quicker, and still have potent material. So it's like them is the kind of like battles I feel like he either makes debatable or he loses. But when
wait,
he
wait,
actually like
wait. Let me scratch that because I do in the battle he didn't choke. I do got him losing slightly in the edge to Chilla. I do got him losing that battle.
ugh,
I know you
I
probably
don't
gonna run
know.
with run, but
I had Nitty,
I ain't
man.
mad. I mean, come on,
That's
man. That's like a great battle. I'm not gonna debate that. Like that's fine. But
yeah.
yeah. So I did give him that battle. That battle's so crazy. Uh, and ooh, did I give Big T the battle versus Ron?
Get the fuck out of here. I know. Take
Wait.
okay, y'all niggas. Whoever said Cali bias, you better put that Midwest bias
No,
comment
we
out
ain't
there.
doing that.
Ain't
We
no way we ain't giving participation awards out here, bro.
yo,
We
I
are
just
not giving out participation awards.
yo,
Cut it out.
I'm just asking. Did I give
That's
Big?
not even a question. You know better. You know better. You
Yo,
ain't win
how you
no
gonna tell
damn
me what?
battle.
How you gonna
And he
tell me what I
clearly
know?
beat that. He clearly beat. Come on, bro. You and these arguing clear battle shit, man. This nigga ledge,
Yo,
man.
chat family, y'all let me know. Is Nitty versus Big T a clear win for Rum, or
Clear.
is Nico just one of these guys who uses clear so freely that everything is a clear?
It's not using freely. He clearly want, bro. We're not giving it. We give him credit for his first round. Crazy first, great first round. Second and third was in.
Yo, you
Stop giving
bugging.
out
His
participation awards,
second round
man.
was good, bro.
It was it
Yo,
was it was cool.
it was
You know what I'm
cool.
saying? Then he turned up on him though. Then he clearly won the second. Clearly won the third. Stop
Oh my
playing.
god, he clearly
What are we
was.
doing here, man?
Yo,
Giving out participation awards to these niggas, man. Come
you are
on,
out
man.
of pocket, brother. But anyway, that's not even like the debate. But my whole point was I rarely have Run Nitty losing in battles where he get all 3 rounds off. Um, so with that being said, I expect him to be on his shit. Therefore, I expect him to take 2 out of 3 versus Jerry West because, like I said, it's very rare that Nitty has all 3 rounds in the stash and gets them all out cleanly and loses a battle. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go with Rum in this one, man. 2-2-1.
One thing I will say about Nitty, and this is something nobody really ever really acknowledges, Whenever somebody's like, "Oh, he don't really either," because it's people on both sides. Some people feel like, "Oh, Nitty be saying better shit than all his opponents. How can you say he lost?" And there's other people who feel like he don't win in battles like that. But here's the one thing that never gets brought up that needs to. You look at everybody Rum Nitty has battled in the last 3 years. They have all brought their best A game versus Nitty. Every single person who has battled Nitty has brought their best versus Nitty. That's why the battles he be having be looking a certain way. Because to beat the nigga who's saying the best shit in the world, you have to have something at least somewhere equal to
That's a
make it
fact.
look like it's debatable.
Absolutely.
You look at the T Top battle. T Top had an all time great third round. You look at the K Shar battle. That choke fucked that battle up from being battle of the year damn near. You know what I'm saying? K Shar came there on this shit. You look at Iron Solomon. Look at that battle. Iron Solomon, one of the best Iron Solomons we've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at every battle this man has had. Saga, that's one of the best sagas we done seen. Like, every single battle this man. Big T. This nigga come with the best round we done seen from Big T since Surf. Like, every time he battle, he getting the best out of his opponent. So I feel like this Jerry West is gonna be in rare form. I feel like we gonna get one of them ones where it's like, oh man, this might
Yeah.
end up being battle of the night.
Me
I
too.
got the main event being battle of the night, but it's gonna be up there for sure. It's gonna be up there for sure.
All
Um,
right.
I do have Nitty winning 2-1, but it's an edge, and I think people are using Jerry West's name instead of looking at his skill set and what he actually does. Jerry West is not somebody you just beat in battles, bro. Like, he's very, very consistent, and he has them type of rounds where out of nowhere it could just be like, oh my goodness, like, oh, he's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I do got Nitty, but I feel like we're gonna get one of them battles that's gonna be an all time great kind of battle. I definitely feel like it'll be an all time
Mm.
great kind of.
I see my man Battle Rap Q. Yo, Q, you trying to speak or something? I'm gonna unmute you. It's my guy Battle Rap Q. I'm gonna unmute you. Yo, Q, if you can hear me,
Yeah.
you unmuted, bro. We just talking about giving out these predictions for this battle, for this card. What's been going on with you? Is
Salute, guys. What up? What up?
what up? What up? Let
Going
me know how you
on,
feeling about
man?
Nitty and West, man.
Oh, I got Jerry West, man. I think the nigga's leveling up each battle. Great battle with John, whether you call it, debatable or not. I personally think he edged 2 rounds to John's one, even though John low key didn't miss in that battle. I'm not gonna hold you, but I felt what Jerry West was saying was more potent, and it just had more oomph to it. I had Jerry 2-1, but against Rum Nitty, y'all made a good point to say Rum Nitty usually don't miss if you get all 3 rounds clear. But at some point, and just to ask you, Nico, and just to ask you, TTP, ain't it? Isn't there times where you're like, all right, Nitty's doing the same thing all the time? Because I always reference Iron Solomon and how he say you're focused on just gun bars, and that's it. He has great angles, but do y'all want to see him add more to his arsenal, or is this okay for y'all in every battle?
I think
Mm.
that's a good question. I think it depends on who the opponent is. I think certain opponents allow you to get away with certain shit. So for instance in this battle, Jay West, while he's on the rise, he doesn't have like this following where you're going to have to beat him and his fan base against somebody like Surf. You see what happened when he was clearly fucking Surf up, but Surf got such a strong fan base. You would have had to beat him clear with like you would have had to throw the whole kitchen sink at Surf. Like
Mm.
if ever there's an opportunity with Rum gets Lux, he's definitely gonna have to do more than just gun bar. He's gonna have to angle a little
Right.
bit, scheme a little
I
bit.
think, to be honest, I think that he does do more in some of these battles, but I feel like some of the matchups that he gets, he doesn't have to do. Like when he battled the Saga, right?
Mm-hmm.
Normally, Ron Nitty would have just had, like you said, 3 rounds of name flips and gun bars, which is still like the best shit you're gonna hear in battles. So he's still saying the best shit you're gonna hear in battles. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Between him, Twerk, you know what I'm saying, a couple other dudes, you're gonna get the best material you've heard in battles. But it's like I feel like even Versaga, look at that third round. He did take an angle, even if it was only for about 6 to 8 bars. he has the potential to do that. He just doesn't do it as much. But I
Right.
feel like if he could ever just unlock that and just go crazy with just angles and just little 8 bars,
Yeah, we
you know what I'm
basically
saying? Still punch in it.
yeah we
That'd be
basically
dope.
yeah we basically saying the same thing. Me and Nico. Like it depends on the
Mm-hmm.
opponent. I definitely think like that was a good point. I forgot. Yeah, he was joking a little bit in the third with Saga. Um, when he battled O, you know, he was poking fun at her a little bit, but still punching. It was like he can still do both. He can add on, just like how Chilla people like for this whole decade, people just keep saying Chilla a schemer, but this whole time he schemes and punches
I
and
agree.
and angles like all at the same
Absolutely.
time, and like people just be kind of ignoring that. So like I think Rum can do a little bit of that too. I actually think he can learn
But let
from.
me ask you a question. Do you feel like his gun bars and his punchlines and everything stand out so much that you think he's not using anything else, but that just it stands out so much that's what you see?
Sometimes, but sometimes it.
Yeah, it's like I said. I think he does what he does very well. Nobody can take that from Nitty. But when you look at a battler like Iron Solomon when he battled Nitty, Iron literally broke him down and did more than just the schemes and the punches. He was flipping things and telling him about himself. Then you're like, damn, that is all Nitty do. Like, what the hell? So I don't know. Like for me personally, I gave that battle to Iron, and I felt like if Jerry West, and this is the only thing I'm gonna say too about Jerry West, he's getting into this bag where he has to have like a gimmick every other battle. And I feel like for example, he had the scream thing against Louise, then John, he had the people jump in and stuff. And then he do little things here. He doesn't really just focus on outriding his opponent. So I don't know. I feel like if he does all the right things, it's gonna be a great battle. I will give Jerry West the battle, but you can't slip up against a nigga like Nitty.
Yeah,
So
I
you know
will.
how that go.
That's a good point, Q. I will say this too. I feel like Nitty is starting to develop that following that Lux got, where no matter how blatant maybe somebody might win in the building, a lot of people are gonna change their mind once it drops on cam. Even though this is live, but like when it eventually goes on the app, if this is one of the battles that will be going live on caffeine with no VOD, people are going to wait to get on the app, and I feel like Rum is going to somehow get a lot of people's vote on this. I think he's getting that Lux love in that regard.
I think it's because of his material, bro. It's his material is very unique in battle rap. I think he's one of the only people who is like it's simple, but it's layered at the same time.
Yeah,
So in
Okay.
the building or on your first watch, you'll catch a bar and be like, okay, that was dope, or okay, that was cool. And you might watch it a second time, like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, nah, that bar's fire. Hold on, I didn't catch that the first. He has simple bars, but then it also be layered at the same time. So I feel
Good
like that's
point.
why right now he's in that bag where in the building he doesn't really get the kind of love you feel like he should get. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when it does drop on camera, he's an on camera type of battler. That's
But
how
wait, but
you know what I'm
Nico,
saying.
Nico, and not to cut you off, you think he don't get the love he should get right now? I think Rum is like they praise him as one of the best, if not the best puncher. I think he's getting his
Yeah, okay,
flowers now.
he getting credit as the best puncher, but I rarely
Mm-hmm.
hear people say the best battler. That's the difference. Is that I feel like okay, if you the best puncher, you have
Mm-hmm.
the best wordplay. It's between him and
Mm-hmm.
Twerk on wordplay, but you can't go wrong either way. You know what I'm saying? It's two
Facts.
different kinds of wordplay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to me, it's like okay, what's the next level? Okay, you've already been known as a great punchliner for a long time. Like you've been known as a great puncher for quite some time. So what's the next evolution for you? What's next? It's being considered the best battler, period, regardless if you're just a pure puncher or not. Like that's the next growth step for him, and I feel like he doesn't
Right.
get that right now.
well that kind
But
of
I
go.
don't think he has that. Yeah,
You don't
I
think
know
he
what you're
has
about to
it?
say, TCP.
Yeah,
He's
You don't
a
think he
he's.
has
It
it?
goes back to my question I
I
asked
don't.
earlier, brother. He needs. All right, look at a hitman. We can say he has performance, but he's adding a more lyrical or writers spectrum to his arsenal now. You see, other battlers are adding things like T Top when he started. Drugs. Now he got jokes. He schemes. His angles have been better. I don't see Rum doing that in these battles. Yeah, he
yeah,
can punch. We know that. But what else?
yeah. In order, I like yeah. It really pretty much goes back to what the question Q asked. In order for him to probably get more in those talks, he has to become a little bit more of a complete battler. Um,
But But okay, what is he missing though? Okay, let me just ask. He
Well,
has
well, well,
punchlines. He
well.
has
He has.
wordplay. He
Well,
does
well, well.
schemes.
Well,
Like,
when we use the
is it?
term the well, he's missing the term that we use in battling is battling your opponent, like break, like people like to get see niggas get broken down, and you're just telling them ways you're gonna kill them by flipping their name in crazy,
Mm-hmm.
unique ways,
Mm-hmm.
albeit it's like all time great. But we want to see you get into a bag where you're like, even when you bring up Hitman, like Hitman is a great shout because people like know to, like praise him for his performance. But even out the gate in his biggest battle versus Arsenal, he showed you a array of things. Whether it was the by the time now Arsenal should be approaching him, he showed you humor. Then he showed you like direct shit. Then he showed you personal shit. Like he gave you an array of things all while still maintaining his high level of performance. So
But I also feel like in this era though, if you were talking, if this was like 2012, 2013, y'all would be absolutely right because in that era you had to have that. But in this era, you don't have to have those kind of components. A lot of them battle rappers who are okay, they can talk to you, that can break you down. They looking outdated. I'm not saying they are outdated, but they kind of looking
Mm-hmm.
outdated in comparison to the new, the remedies, the twerks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different era now. So in this era, you can literally be a pure puncher and make it. Back in the day, you had to have something else. Like Conceited was a pure puncher, but he
Mm-hmm.
had performance too. He was a star. B Magic was a
Agree.
pure puncher, but he was a star. You couldn't just be a pure puncher and just be, oh, you didn't have star quality, you don't have performance, you're not.
yeah, but we're not.
Nowadays,
Yeah,
you
but you're
can literally be a pure puncher and make it. Like this is a
yeah,
different era now.
but
So I
that's
don't
not
even
what you
think
said.
he needs to.
You said make it. Of course, you can make it being that. But when you're at first, your initial thing was talking about like being ranked like as the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like
But not that's but that goes back to my point. What I'm saying is you can be the guy and not be considered all around type
I don't
battler.
think you
Like I
can.
still
Nah,
think you can
Nico.
be what
Nah,
I,
Nitty
Nico.
is and
You're
still be that. Let's think about it like this, bro. If
because.
Nitty won all
Mm-hmm.
these battles he's had in the last 2 years clear, let's say from Surf
Mm-hmm.
to now, if he won all these battles clear, he
Mm-hmm.
would be looked at as the best battler right now, and he's a
yeah,
pure puncher.
but
He
Nico,
wouldn't need to be
he
anything
didn't
else.
because he's missing a lot those battle
Right.
components.
I don't know. I don't think it's because he's missing things. I think there's other factors involved in why these battles look the way they do. The same
I,
reason
Well,
why I
well,
say when people
yeah.
battle chess, time
Mm-hmm.
him.
Mm-hmm.
If Nitty were to time these dudes to that 230 mark that he right to, these battles look way different. But he don't say anything. He just lets niggas rap 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. And then these rounds be looking lopsided. I'm like, oh damn, Nitty was getting smoked in this round. Well,
but
not
Nico,
really if you go to
But
two
Nico,
thirty, 230.
doesn't that play into the aura of being the battler when you know how to when you know how to move around? And when I say move around, I mean like again, there's some battlers who know like I'm sorry, we got paid for 3 minutes. You're not gonna Charlie Clips me a verb situation. You're not doing that. You're not gonna X factor me. You got to know as a complete battler. If that's what you're saying, Nitty's missing these components. Now again, as we said before, he's gonna always be, if not the best puncher to hit the game. But if you're not energetic or entertaining like a hitman or adding these other attributes, that's all you're gonna be. You can always make it in battle rap just punching. A lot of guys have made it just punching. But to be that nigga like we're talking about, he needs way more than that. Because
But
look at the surf. And I know you said these new battlers is kind of the way you battle rap, and to be that guy is kind of changed. You can say that because you can look at Geechee, who's he's a great puncher. He sometimes he schemes here and there, but you had a serve who knew what angle to take, who knew how to use the crowd, who you know how to use the attributes that he take to arguably 30 a nigga like Geechee who's on his A game. It's just so much stuff that Geechee didn't have yet that Surf has mastered already outside of just your bars. Am I
no,
bugging?
no, I agree,
no,
man.
I definitely agree with what you're
Nico,
saying. My thing is like, even when we having this conversation, Rum Nitty right now would be top five. We're looking at the battlers right now, skill set, all just everything going into it, right? Quality of battles, rewatchability, all of that stuff, star power.
Definitely.
Nitty would still be looked at
Definitely.
as top five right now. So it's not like we're saying he's like, oh no, he like top 25 or something. He's still
Mm-hmm.
top five in my book. Wherever
Mm-hmm.
you rank him is where you rank him, but I would still have him in my top five right now. So it's like, okay, you in the top five, and now we're trying to get you to be in the top two. So if
Gotcha.
that's all he's missing, and he's in the top five with what he has right now, that should just tell you how great he is at what he does. right now.
Yeah, and we never denied that. But
Right.
we was talking about next level shit. I'm trying to project him into, because I tweeted out
I don't
wow
know what, but like, how many battles do he really like at
again.
He
this
has a
point?
lot of battles, brother.
He don't have a lot of battles left.
Yeah,
Like,
but you're looking at against his contemporaries. I believe he deserved those legend status battles, like
Mm-hmm.
against the Lux,
A
like
I mean,
hollow.
yeah.
he has some of the. He already smoked one legend. I mean, a few years ago, but he smoked a couple
Yeah,
legends
he
already.
yeah,
Ooh.
he got clips up out of there,
He smoked clips.
smoke clips.
Okay, that's one. Cause I remember Rex
Arsenal.
beating
He
him.
definitely got Arsenal up out of here.
That Arsenal battle, that could be debated, but okay.
He lost to Rex.
Arsenal. He definitely got
Definitely
Arsenal up
lost
out
to
of here.
Rex.
I had him clearly beating Iron Solomon. Now this nigga Lance seems to think Iron Solomon beat Nitty, but I definitely had Nitty beating Iron Solomon, bro. First and
Yeah,
third. First and
I
third.
teeter back and forth. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but I can't agree with you because I feel again as Ryan did so much different things and layers to his battle. That's what makes it a classic. It was such a great back and forth with two different styles.
yeah,
He's punching you, he's scheming you, and he's breaking you down as you're supposed to in battle rap.
yeah,
So I can't be mad at you for saying, you got
yeah.
Rum Nitty, but
I ain't mad.
uh
But if all things are considered equal and you're above average every round doing literally everything, all the components in battle rap, I'm gonna give it to you.
mm-hmm.
Like that's like he
Mm-hmm.
literally did everything in that battle, bro. And each
Was amazing.
yeah, and no round was like a below average round when he was doing it either. So, but I ain't mad if you
So
got Nitty in it. But yeah, I just want to see him take that next step because he's
right.
going to need that against the Lux. Like they not going to give him a win over Lux just gun barring Lux because they look at Lux in a different light than a Jerry West. But that's all. But
True.
he's still elite, top five for right now. So, it is
Because
what it is.
and TTP, I'll be honest. I know Nico asked earlier. What else he needs or what else you think he needs. I always compare him to a Twerk. Now, granted, Twerk's work ethic could be a lot much better. He'd be catapulted into one of the top of all time. Because you see what he did when they battled. They both had some punches, some schemes, but again, Twerk know how to command. For lack of better words, the stage. You know how to command the crowd, the energy. And I don't think, like I said, I always rank Twerk above Nitty only because he has more attributes as a all around battler. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like if he just got his consistency on, and there's nothing Twerk can do from the rebuttals to the freestyling to the captivating, entertaining, selling tickets. He literally is one of the best new guys to ever come out of URL. And when I look at them too, and even though Nitty may have more quote unquote clear wins, I still can't put him over a guy like Twerk who has the markup of a perfect battler if he just continue to be serious.
I ain't
I
But
mad at
think I
that.
think the difference. I think the difference is that, and this is why Twerk is like an anomaly. Like he's like a once in a generation type battler. Like he has hitman level performance and entertainment value and presence. Where when he's rapping, you paying attention. His vocal projection is through the fucking chart. So he has the rare combination of all the skill sets. You know what I'm saying? Plus the stature. Like Twerk is what 6'6", 6". Like it's a tall motherfucker. Like when he's standing on stage and he's commanding the room, it's a lot different than somebody who's what is it, 5'6", 5'7". He barking, but it's a whole different type of presence. When a dude like Twerk or Hitman, it's a different kind of presence. Even a John, like these dudes, they command the room a little bit different based on their delivery, based on their vocal projection. Like those are some things that I feel like Nitty does it, but he can't do it like they do it. He just don't have it. So maybe it is just as simple as okay, let me add some more angles. Let me break somebody down. Let me maybe get into a talk to him back. But I remember the last time he tried to do a round talking to him. Y'all killed him versus Tay Rock. Y'all was killing his third round. I remember that. I don't think I forgot. Y'all was
Um,
killing him, man. Now y'all want him to go back to it. See, you see how the fans are, man.
yeah, that's crazy. All right, so Q, you got Jerry, you got 2-1 clear or Edge.
I got 2-1 clear for Jerry West. I feel he's gonna do something different. He's gonna be fresh. He's gonna have some type of some type of whatever he does in every battle using a prop or something like that, and it's gonna sway their opinion. But I got Jerry 2-1.
All right, I got Rum with an edge. Like I said, when he got three complete rounds, it's so difficult to beat him 2 out of 3. It's like trying to beat a good, and I hate basketball references in battle rap, but it's like trying to beat a really elite team. 4 out of 7 in the series. Like it's very difficult to do. All right, um, Nico, and you got Rum too, right?
Got round two on Edge. It's gonna be close.
All right, main event time, man. This is the one we've been waiting for a minute. This is the one everybody's, calling the battle of the face of the not just the league that they're on, but of battle rap, the new breed, the new face of battle rap, and it is Geechee Gotti versus New Jersey Twerk. Man, the face off really, really put a fire under me to give this battle a real look because I'm not gonna lie, I was worried low key. Like I know everybody just see the names and think oh it's gonna be crazy, but I know how cool they are, and I was just like, oh, what if this is like Hollow and Hitman, or what if this is like, they don't go,
Nah,
but
this
nah,
is this.
they want it.
Trust me, bro. This is definitely gonna be one of the ones where they nothing is off limits. I can say like ain't
Absolutely,
Nah,
nothing off limits,
absolutely.
bro.
I'm ready. I'm ready
I
for it. This can be Hitman and Surf, for
Plus,
this
plus I ain't
era.
gonna lie, bro. Geechee the type of dude, man. Like I don't know, I don't know what fans be thinking about Geechee, bro. Geechee a cool ass motherfucker, bro. Like for real.
mm-hmm.
He is a cool ass. Like he don't really be tripping off of people, whatever they saying, like the old red shit, that was more just because it was blatant, just disrespect. It wasn't in a bar. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But most of the time, you just look at his battles, like niggas be saying all type of off the wall shit to DJ. Y'all be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because it's battle rap. He understand that in the ring we're gonna talk crazy to each other, and afterwards we're gonna dap up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He come from that old school kind of thought process with that. You know what I'm saying? But man, this is to me, this is Mook versus Lux of this era. To me, these are the only two people in the last four. You can look at the last 4 or 5 years. I got to go back at least 6 or 7, all the way back to T Top, Bridge, Chess, that
Mm-hmm.
class, to find
Mm-hmm.
people who was this explosive, this
Talk,
much
Nico.
star power. Like
Uh-huh.
Geechee and Twerk is the only two niggas I can look at in these last few years and say, okay, they literally represent the
Mm-hmm.
entire era. When you look at this era, there's like 3 people you're gonna think of. You're gonna think of Nitty, punchlines. He revolutionized the way we look at punchlines.
Mm-hmm.
Wordplay. Twerk is associated with that.
Mm-hmm.
Performance. Twerk is also associated with that.
Facts.
Um, Content, substance. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Storytelling. Geechee's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at this era and all the components that this era is built from, Twerk and Geechee got a lot
Mm-hmm.
of, you know what I'm saying, of the what's the word I'm looking for? But they got
Yeah,
a lot of what this era is based around. So
yeah, they,
I'm
they
looking
and,
at it,
and
bro.
and with
Like
that, like Nico, and I'm gonna be honest, man. This like TTB was saying it, he was teetering around it. Nigga, this for the face of Smack. Who is the guy who we can look at and say, yo, this is Smack right here. This is the guy that you trying to be for the generation. And if I be honest, I'm not tiptoeing around this shit. Even though Geechee gonna be consistent, round 1, round 2, round 3, I think Twerk gonna go crazy on him. First round, second round, and he probably die down in the third. I got the I'm putting it right now on the line. I think this is gonna be the best Twerk we ever see, bro. He knows what's on the line. He know what kind of look this is. You're main eventing to be who is damn near the face of this era for these new guys. We had the Surfs, we had the Lux era. Now we got these niggas era. And I got Twerk going crazy, man. I
mm,
can't wait. I can't wait, bruh.
damn out the gate, Q feeling that shit, dog. All right,
I'm not even mad at that, bro.
yeah,
The,
I,
the
I,
brother do everything, the schemes, the rebuttal, the freestyle. When it's on the line, he shows up. Now,
But
granted, he has some blemishes. We all know that. We watch battle rap. Shit happens. But when it's time for, if you say I want the best Twerk, yo, we need Twerk. I think he always shows up. I really do.
like Twerk, like this matchup, bro, to me, like it's a style clash, and I know people are like, well, it's obvious because how Twerk rap, how it get, but I'm talking about like a style clash and just their approaches. Like Geechee has the approach of storytelling. He punches, you know what I'm saying? Heavy substance, you know what I'm saying? Because they both come from the streets, they both gangbangers. So it's like but they do it in two completely different ways. Twerk puts his message out through this era's kind of wordplay, punchlines, you know what I'm saying, explosive material and delivery. And Geechee does it in a more laid back kind of way, storytelling and all that. So I'm like, if I get a second round from Twerk, like his second verse JC, I look at a round like that. I look at Geechee's second round verse like a K Shine, third round verse K Shine. Like if I could get some of that, even Twerk first round versus Nitty, Twerk first versus Clips, if I could get some of that, like a first round from Geechee when he battled Tay Rock, like, I could get that. And for 3 rounds from both of them, bro, this might damn near be battle of the decade,
Yo, you
bro.
did
I
all
ain't
that,
gonna
but you
lie
ain't
to
say
you.
who you got winning. Who you got winning, sir?
I don't. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be 100% real, bro. And I don't have a winner right now, bro. I can't pick. I
Oh no, we
really
ain't
can't
doing that.
pick.
We ain't
I
doing
can't
that.
pick, bro. I
Come on,
cannot pick a
Nico.
winner, bro. And listen, bro. Normally, if I can't pick, I just say, "Oh fuck it, it's the West." I pick whoever from the West, but I can't pick, bro. Like this to me is like I know people going crazy about Twerk and his explosiveness and all that, but Geechee, he's explosive in a different way. Something that on camera, it, it's one of the ones where 10 years down the line you can still watch it like, that's
Yeah, yeah,
he was talking like
yeah, Geechee
it's a
got
whole different type of explosiveness that Geechee possesses. Like
no.
the shit he was saying to K Shine,
Yeah, Geechee got
when that
that
battle
stick to your
dropped, there
rib
were
type of
two
shit.
different opinions on that battle. There was the battle rap fans' opinion, and then there was the streets' opinion. Geechee has that effect in his battle, so it's like, but then Twerk, I don't know. Les, go ahead, bro. I can't call that battle, bro.
No,
I
no,
cannot call
we
that. I
ain't
gotta
doing.
wait until Friday, bro.
Nah, nah,
I'll
we
wait
ain't
until
doing that.
Friday.
We ain't doing that. Listen here, if I had to come to you,
I gotta wait,
no, no,
man.
Nico, if I came to you like, bro, dawg, I gotta put some money up on the battle, bro.
Okay, okay. Money on the line. If I had to put my paper behind somebody, I'm gonna put it behind Geechee, and this
I
will be the
know it.
reason why. This will be the only thing that I can edge it to.
Hmm.
This is battle rap, but it's street battle rap. I know a lot of people like picking and choosing when they want to call this street battle rap, but this is street battle rap. This is smack URL. So now I gotta go with who has more believability, who has more substance. I have to. I have to. At the end of the day, I have to. Geechee is winning in those categories. He
But
is.
Nico, for
Twerk
this
can win in
battle,
all the other categories he wants
yeah,
to, but this is street battle rap. I gotta go with the categories the street. Like when you said the face of smack,
yeah.
Geechee embodies that to me more than Twerk, but Twerk embodies the top tier, the excitement, the summer madness draw. He
Hmm.
embodies that more. So it's like I they can we
See,
have
Nico,
two can we have two faces of URL, man? Can we just have two faces of URL, bro? What's
I
up?
agree. I agree with what you're saying with the smack, and you know how it is as far as I don't like to use this word too often, but the essence of smack is the gritty, the grimy. But I think we've shied away from that for a long time now. I don't think it's that type of battle rap anymore. I think with this current state of battle rap, it's more about who can do whatever you can do in a battle. Who embodies everything it takes to be a one battler. And when you look at Geechee, you say, "Yo, Geechee talks well. He battles. He knows what he's saying. He got bars. His believability levels is up. All of that's cool." But again, you got somebody else you're going against who embodies that, but in a lot more. Where he
mm,
can again when he's barking in your face, you know how they go to those old promos when I was in ciphers, you was in diapers, and the niggas is barking on him. That is Twerk of 2020 looking at Geechee just barking on him, going crazy. Because again, he have that believability as well. He have that stature, physically speaking as well. Just towering over a nigga, just talking to him like, yo, I'ma bark on you. I'ma say my bars. I'ma scheme. I'ma use punches, and that's everything that this guy can do. Now again, I don't like to use the hey, you know what? I want this Twerk to show up. I feel like when it's time to play, both of these guys are gonna bring out the very best in both of these and their attributes, and we're gonna see who's the better battler. If I'm throwing my hat in the ring, like my man TTP said, I gotta say Twerk. He embodies the 2020 complete battle rapper, in my opinion.
this is a heavy debate right here. That was a good back and forth. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I was kind of quiet. Shit. Y'all both made compelling arguments, man. Let me go to the chat family real quick, man. Shout out to all the people in the chat. My man Vigil, I believe he picked. Oh, sorry, yeah, he picked Geechee. Uh, My man Ro, my brother, he picked Geechee 2-1. DME, I mean it's no secret he's picking Geechee, right?
Oh,
Um,
I thought DME was picking twerk. My fault, man.
no, you know. Shout out to DME. He said barking on Geechee won't work. Twerk good for a round. How is he?
Mm.
You know, how is he complete? He's complete. He's one dimensional. I don't think he's one dimensional.
One dimensional?
Yeah, I don't.
Woo,
I don't.
crazy.
I think maybe
Okay.
DME is more so talking about the way he, like the way he delivers his material, not his actual material, because his
I ain't
actual.
gonna lie, bro. That argument we had about Nitty, we could have that same argument about Twerk, but he can get away with it more than Nitty because his presence and his vocal projection is a lot better. So he can get away
Right.
with certain shit that Nitty can't get away with. Yeah, I'm
Right.
saying, but he's in kind of that same realm. He don't really angle super crazy. He don't be really doing that shit. He kind of just bar up, wordplay. Not, you know what I'm saying? So, but he can get away with it because he has you know what I'm saying,
But see,
them other
here's the thing.
components that
Here's the
Nitty
thing
don't
about
quite
angle.
have.
Like the top anglers gonna is different because like a top angle like Mike P can angle for a whole round. Most mortals are gonna angle for a segment. So I've seen a lot of I've
Right.
seen a lot of times where like, look at the Chiller battle. He angled. He angled about the King of the Dot situation, and it was really well put together. Like with the he talked about them and their fake chain, the black wealth chain, and tied it into you losing the real chain by real deal. Then the king, he can angle really good. He just, it's just hard for some people, and it might not even be hard for him, but just some battle rappers choose not to flush out a whole round of angles. That's more so for the guys who can really do that shit for a whole round, like a T Top, like a Mike P, like a Mook when he wants to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's talking about DME was talking about the same, like the delivery, and yeah, of course, but it's an original delivery, so I think if anybody can get away with doing that, it's Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of, he
and
made
and
that.
and 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 dear me, I know you're listening too, and TTP. Just let's not jump over the fact that twerk style, and you may say it's prez. I respect that, but twerk style is literally shaping the way these new battlers coming into this battle rap. He's shaping the culture, believe it or not. Though we can talk about the twinkle toes with the hands and gestures and all that, but the way he speaks and the way he deliver his punches, again, we've heard it a million times. Man, this guy sound like Twerk. Man, this guy sound like Twerk. It's because that style that Twerk is doing is so potent that niggas want to emulate that style to get to that stature. You guys see how much he's actually cultivating the culture with his style and the way he battle rap. I don't think
Yeah.
Geechee did that. To be honest with y'all,
Well, not well,
I do.
not from
I do.
not from a rap standpoint, maybe, but I do see like the gang related culture impact that he made. Like all of a sudden, niggas who've been
Let's be
battling.
real. Let's be
Hold,
real,
hold,
bro.
hold
That
on, hold on,
action battle rap,
hold on, hold on.
but it ain't nothing like Geechee, bro.
I've been I ain't never seen so many niggas who've been battling for a decade all of a sudden rocking color, different color bandanas
right,
and shit
right,
like.
true.
So like, I think his impact is felt just on a different way. It might not be from a material standpoint for me, but I definitely see it in these battles where it's Bloods and Crips, and all of a sudden everybody throwing up they set. All of a sudden, that's kind of
But that was Arsenal. That was Serve. If y'all go back, they always had their flag. They always was
Yeah,
throwing their C's up.
but that was them by themselves. They didn't have the culture doing that. They were the only people doing that.
yeah,
Like these real talk third rounds where you're not even attacking your opponent, you just talking real shit, talking about where you're from and all that. Geechee is the reason why that's popping right now, bro. Niggas was not doing that shit like this at this rate before Geechee got popping.
What do
None
you
of them
mean though,
were.
Nico?
like
When you
like
say the
like
the
for
talking
instance.
to the
Like for
yeah.
instance, I didn't even know Kayshawn was a blood. Like until I seen him with the bandana. Like, oh, where?
Nah, no way. Cause if you go to him in the
Nah,
pink bubble goose,
he definitely was.
Ben flagging
He
TTP.
definitely was.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's what
saying.
I'm
I
saying.
don't
But
remember it.
hold on. But it wasn't to this degree, I would say. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah, yeah. That's
not to say that he like it's like he's switching up now. I'm just saying like
yeah. I ain't saying he
when was the
false.
last
I ain't say,
before Geechee, bro, when was there an event where you seen everybody in the crowd flagged up? When?
that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying Kayshawn
Okay.
was is false flag. I'm just saying
And
it's
I'm not even talking about K Shine because K Shine, you know what I'm saying, he official. I'm talking about just in battle rap period, bro. Like what like Geechee wins rounds indirectly. When is the last
bro.
time you had an
I'm seeing,
indirect battle rapper win around?
bro. I'm seeing whole
Like it,
entourages
like the
in colors,
substance
bro.
be so powerful. Like, bro, the K Shine battle, I'm always gonna go to that shit, bro. He literally in that battle, K Shine punching, barring up and we're not saying Geechee wasn't, but it's just lines that he had when a nigga was like, what he said, yo, gang banging ain't like mine. Stop comparing it. My hood got history. All that OG beef, I inherited. Think surrogates. Even though it ain't mine, I'ma carry it. Like, that's a crazy fucking line.
That was
But
amazing. I agree.
you can't, but he could say that to literally anybody. It's not a direct line. You can say it to anybody.
But I
You know,
feel like
like,
that's with
he's
the
put a
resurgence.
stamp on that shit.
But I feel like that's affiliated with the resurgence of the West because you have Geechee with, whether you believe it or not, a whole coast behind him. Now, Nico, you on the West, and maybe I'm bugging, but as an East Coast, looking at the rising of Geechee, it was like, yo, he's telling niggas like, yo, the West is on the rise, and I'm blue flagging. And you have all these other guys who, again, from the West, who was also flagging at that point once Geechee started showing them more. Now, but I think it goes hand in hand. The West Geechee, I don't think he himself caused everybody to start flagging and grouping up, whether it's Bloods or Crip. I don't think he alone did that.
I think I'm gonna be real, bro. What I
Um,
think it is, bro, I feel like because battle rap is a followers game, bro, and we just gonna keep it real. That's just what battle rap is. It's a followers game. So Twerk showing up with that kind of delivery, everybody wants to do it because it's followers game. Oh, he got popping with it. Let me see if I can get popping with it. Geechee, like, think about it like this, bro. This was his path to being on the main stage URL consistently. I'm gonna just give y'all the background on this, right? When he battled Ty in the PGs in 2016, right? Battle never dropped. After that, his next battle was versus Saint on King of the Dot. URL told Geechee, this is facts, it's verifiable. Told Geechee, if you take this battle versus Saint, we're not booking you over here. And he took a battle versus Danny Myers, and the rest is history. He did 2 1-offs. They flew Gluezy out here to the West for a 1-off. The West don't be flying nobody out here, bro. Outside of this, only the strong card. They don't be bringing nobody out here like that. Geechee was the reason that shit started, to keep it 100% real. Then you look at going from Gluezy on a 1-off. His next battle is main stage traffic versus Av. Like, in everything that he did in that battle, we're talking about the substance. We're talking about just storytelling. You would think somebody like Av, who's going to be punching way more than you would think you would lose that battle, but he put a stamp on it. It was so powerful. It's like, oh, damn, you can really win battles and be a superstar talking about where you from. A lot of
yeah,
these niggas felt like they had to be punchers and they had to be schemers and they had to be anglers because they didn't feel like they could just talk, okay, I'm from here. I can't just rep where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Niggas felt like they had to be doing every single thing else to make it, and he put the stamp on. No, you can bring this substance and talk this shit about where you from and still make it. There's nobody in battle rap doing that shit
hey
like him.
man,
That he
I'm
put the
a
stamp on it.
I'm gonna go ahead and close it out by saying, eh, the more I think about it, the more I'm just leaning towards Geechee. One, because I haven't seen him not show up, just like how Q said for Twerk. I haven't seen in these big battles, whether it be versus Surf, whether it be versus Tay Rock. I haven't seen him not show up in these battles and deliver something powerful. I think that the difference is he's now at another level where he can also do more things like rebuttal. Like that Angle versus Rock was powerful. Like now that he got that in his arsenal, that was direct. That was totally from that non-Geechee cloth of just random lines about his homies. It was it was a first round directed at the situation at hand, and he delivered it with like incredible results. So I think I feel like I always say this with Geechee when I watch him. I feel like he's learning how to battle and win battles and add different things here and there almost each battle. So I'm gonna go with him just slightly over Twerk. Could I change my mind Friday or Saturday possibly? I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully,
Hey man, like I said, I reserve the right to switch my pick up until the battle happens, man. So I don't know, bro. If one of them niggas show up to the venue and that sick and their voice ain't there, I reserve the right to change my pick.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I reserve the right.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I respect both these guys as the new faces, and I think ultimately the coach are gonna win. So, hey, I'm ready for it. Salute to you, Nico. Salute TTP.
Yeah, yeah. Salute the Q, man. Follow him on Twitter at BattleRapQ. My man Nico at NicoTV underscore on Twitter as well. Any last words, Nico, bro? Because I know you got a show. When the next time you doing a show and all that?
Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the show tonight for real, man. I don't know when the next one gonna be, but go on the YouTube channel at Nico TV on YouTube. Make sure you go up on there and subscribe. I got the Thesaurus interview up on there. Got Saint Danny Myers interview. I got one more interview from this recent King of the Dot event I'm gonna be dropping. So y'all make sure you go ahead and check that out. I also do have the show we did Monday being uploaded pretty soon. And y'all make sure you check out the debate between me and Ledge debating ASAP Mean and Swamp. I 30 this nigga Ledge on my show. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God, the lies.
He got smoked. You know what I'm saying? Ace the best nigga from that class. You know what I'm saying? We had a good debate there. Y'all check that shit out as well. And yeah, man, just shout out to Q, man. Hey, Q be get I like when Q get up on these shows, bro, because he know how to turn that energy up, bro. That's shit I like. You know what I'm saying? He know how to get the party started. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Q, shout out to everybody else who listening. Ledge, as always, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. I would say I appreciate you, but you just gonna lie to the good people and say that you 30 me. So, but no, I'm just joking. But no, definitely check out Nico TV on YouTube. And those interviews he's talking about, like with the Soros and Danny Myers, those aren't just audio. You get to see visuals. Like he was at the event, so definitely go check that out. Subscribe to his channel, and yeah, be in tune with his shows. He has a Discord and all that good stuff. Yeah, man, caffeine. The ball is in your court. Now we've seen the production of the face-offs and things like that. It looks splendid, right? So we hope we don't have any technical issues with this live stream. That's the one thing I'm concerned with. You know, it's hard to get something like this of that magnitude right on the first go. But you know, there's big money behind y'all, so it's kind of like a do or die situation. I mean, obviously, you guys got a contract, so there's gonna be more events there. But this, you know, you only your first impression. You can only make it once, right? So hopefully it's a good turnout, good show out, and yeah, that's about it. I will be probably doing a recap the following day as opposed to that night. Just gonna be having too much to do between this card and other cards and being with my family. So that's about it, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Just keep subscribing, keep showing love, keep sharing and supporting. It means a lot. Thoroughly, I genuinely appreciate it. And as always, keep it battle rap.